with dates on We Share Abundance, our soap program where you give away coupons to make money. We give you the coupons, you give them away, you make money. We also have a cash cow program where you don't want to give away the coupons, we'll give them away for you. We have an easy business builder platform, which is an amazing way to build any business online or offline. We have a wealth building side where we give you our tokens, because we are a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world. We accept people from anywhere. We have our own economy and our own currency. And like the government may give out social security payments or whatever, we do it a similar thing, but we do it based on the service that you offer to the community. And we give you our currency, which is retained within our community. Once we have sufficient liquidity outside our community, you will be able to withdraw from that fund. But at the moment, it's there building you a legacy for the future. For cash right now, we have the SOAP program, the Easy Business Builder, and you can make commissions instantly, and you can withdraw them as soon as you've got a minimum of $10 in your wallet. And that is because that is the liquidation of the currency there is self-balancing, because you're earning a commission. It's not a gifted token. So it's a different situation. People use or buy our service or product using our currency, and we pay you a proportion of that currency in commission. It can be as much as 100%, but a proportion of that is paid to you in an instant commission. So we have funds coming in, somebody buying the tokens and you getting the tokens to sell. So that is a self-liquidating function. The tokens we give you in our wealth building platform is a different situation, because we need to create the demand outside to cover any issue of those tokens outside our economy. It used to be a similar situation in many countries, and it may still be in a lot of countries, I don't know. But I know when I first went abroad on holiday to Spain, a long time ago, I'm not going to tell you how many years, but it was a long time ago, there was a limit on the amount of pounds that you could take out of the country for similar reasons. It was to keep the currency stable. It was well over what I could afford anyway. I mean, I think it was £300, which was a fortune in those days, back then, when you could buy a pint of beer for well, it was pounds, shillings and pence back in those days, but you could buy a pint of beer for a shilling, or less in some cases. So that is not a unique situation, but it is where we are. You can make money right now. It goes into your available cash wallet. You can withdraw it as soon as you have $10. You are building a reserve for the future, a legacy, and that is from cash, really, that we give to you. It's in the form of our own currency, our own tokens. Okay. We also have a policy to help people have multiple income streams, and we have a downline builder for those, and you can add your own programs into those. If you are, for example, a Herbalife distributor or something like that, you can build your downline through that downline builder. And there's never any need for anybody that joins our community, our nation, there is never any need for anyone to put their hand in their pocket. They can start free and work their way up, no matter what it is they're doing, where they want to get to. However, many of our members decide that they would like to take a faster route, and they do put their hand in their pocket. And the maximum that people usually put in would be $100 worth of staking and $100 worth subscription in the Easy Business Builder platform. But our actual staking starts at $2, and the Easy Business Builder platform starts at $2 as well. But as I say, we can find ways that you can just start totally free and work your way up. So there's never any need for anyone to get into debt or anything like that. We are the United States of the world. We accept people from all over the world, any country, any continent, any background, any creed, class, education level, financial status, whatever else. All are welcome here. Just come with a positive attitude and a willingness to share love and abundance. That's all we ask of our members, okay? We will give you everything that we can to help you prosper. We can't make you wealthy, but you can do it for yourself with the tools that we will give you, and we will give them to you free of charge, okay? As I say, you can buy more tools to get where you want to go faster, and a lot of people do that, but it's never a requirement. Right. With that said, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And unfortunately, it's rare that we can pick out comments from anywhere other than Facebook. So I'm going to be heading over there in a moment. And there, hopefully, everything will be working and I'll be able to interact, answer questions, and tell you what's going on, give you the latest updates. I hope you're enjoying beautiful weather. We've had beautiful weather here today. Nice and warm, not hot, but nice and warm and sunny. Let me find Facebook. Here we go, Facebook. When I get to Facebook, I need to look for We Share Abundance Publicly. And when that propagates, I'll scroll down and look for the 15th of July. Today is Friday, the 15th of July, and we've got it. And if I click on this little thing, oh, we've got my speakers are on. Let me turn those off, otherwise we'll get feedback. And here we go. Things seem to be working. They don't always, and sometimes they'll pack up halfway through. It's been known. But things are good at the moment. We have Russ Cowley at the top of the comments list from Newcastle in the UK, followed by Ramachandra from India, although he is a UK citizen. He's in India and he's kicking up a storm in India, spreading the word about We Share Abundance. And I think he may still be top of the leaderboard. We can check on that later, but we have a competition every month where our members can win cash prizes. We pay them in USDT so that you can get them quickly into your bank account rather than having to trade Visa Abundance tokens for something else and then get them into your bank account. So we pay the cash prizes in USDT, and this month we're paying the top 3 promoters from our community. $250 to the top, $150 to the second place, and $100 to the third place. And these payments can differ each month, but that's what we've got them set up for this month. And Russ is letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear, which is good, because otherwise I'd have been talking to myself for the past 10 minutes or so. We got Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. and we've got Morris from the Netherlands. We've got Peter from Kettering, I think, UK. Kingsley from Manchester, UK. We got Norman from Doncaster, UK. Richard from Devon. He says, I feel blown out. Took Mother Atkins out for her birthday lunch earlier today. I've barely got room for this hobgoblin. I like hobgoblin. Is it the ruby or is it the... can't think what they call the other one, but I prefer the other one than the ruby, although the ruby's a little bit stronger. Yeah, hobgoblin is a beer in the UK, in case anybody doesn't know. Okay. And then we've got Akpomade from Nigeria, and we've got Peter from Nigeria, and we've got Russ Cowley offering advice to help Richard get over his bloated feeling. We've got Willie Sopo from Malawi. Excellent. We've got lots of people in. Let's get started with a short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. Through that love, each member may find the joy of service, and through service, bless each member, that they may attract into their life true happiness and everything they need. Amen. And as I said, we are a global, multi-racial, national, whatever community, the United States of the world. We are a non-separatist organization. We recognize that everybody is unique with unique talents, but that everybody is also equal and part of the same family of man. So we don't separate people on anything in any way. Everybody is treated equally. And we have a little affirmation I've been doing to help us get rid of any prejudices that may have attached themselves to us since we were born clean and free of everything. And it goes something like this. We are so happy and grateful now to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, freeing us all from divisive inharmonies, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. What else have we got then? Ramachandra, commission system is not repaired yet. I think you had an email about that, Ramachandra, and as far as we can see, there's nothing wrong with it. You get a $90 commission if somebody comes in as a warrior chief and only pays $90 because he gets a 10% discount. If he joins as a warrior chief in the first 48 hours, he gets a 10% discount. He pays $90, we pay you 100% commission on it. I think that's what you're querying, but you have been replied to in that email, and there's nothing to repair. It is working as it should. And we got Andrew Dean from New Zealand, and we got Richard Atkins from Press Ups. I would suggest you do more exercise with your biceps, Richard. You know, sort of, you have to do something like this all the time, you know. It gets that bicep working, and that's enough. Okay, right. Devyani continues to work on our new program, which I've not mentioned in our preamble, but that is providing you with advertising credits, and you will be able to basically advertise for life for a one-time $5. You can, of course, put in more if you wish, because it has a very lucrative pay plan attached to it as well, which will just cycle through automatically, even if you don't recruit. But the more people that recruit, the faster it will go. But we have a lot of re-entries coming in, and anybody introduced by admin goes in as an orphan, in the same way that a re-entry does, pushing everybody through the system. Admin is usually one of the, if not the top recruiter, also has been in the past. I think out of 6,000 or so active members, almost 2,000 were referred by admin. So there you go. So that'll help push people through. It's going to be a very lucrative plan. You can buy multiple positions if you want, because it will get you more advertising, but you will also build more advertising as you go through. Each time you cycle, you will get more credits for advertising in a very effective advertising platform that is one of our sister companies. We may also in the future be able to negotiate with other platforms where you will be able to use their platform with our advertising credits as well. We have all the infrastructure set up for that. We have an API system where people will be able to plug in and it will help us to do that. Obviously, with negotiations for different advertising platforms, it's a bit of give and take. They have to make something out of it as well as us be able to give you something. So they will all come with different conditions, but that is the future. Initially, we'll be using our own advertising platform called Multiply Weezer. That will, of course, boost that platform and the Weezer token at the same time. Any profits that we make in We Share Abundance or any associated programs all go back into the members. We are a not-for-profit organization. Hopefully we will be sustainable in the near future. At the moment, it tends to put a bit of a burden on good-hearted souls that finance the administration costs, but we are working towards being totally self-supporting, and at that time we will be able to put in our own government, who will be able to run the program from there on and into the future for many years to come, in the same way that a country, the Prime Minister dies, it doesn't mean that the country goes bankrupt or anything. It's just somebody, there is a succession there, and that is what we're working towards. But this new program will be an extra way that you can make some really good money quickly, get a lot of advertising to promote anything else that you're promoting, and if you don't know what to promote, join something like ClickBank or Commission Junction, or there are loads of affiliate programs out there that you can find a program you think, yeah, this looks good, buy it, use it. If you like it, promote it. Okay, those are the rules. Don't just say, oh, this one's got big commission, I'm going for that, and you don't know anything about it. Do it the right way. See something that you think you would be interested in, buy it, use it. If it does what it says on the can and you're happy with it, then you can promote it, and you can promote it with a good feeling, because you know about it and you can write reports on it and reviews and this sort of thing, and help people with it when they buy it from you. Okay, right. So that is what Deviana is on. She reckons it's going to take 3 weeks, but she's been on it for a week. We'll know better next week if that 3 weeks is an accurate estimate. development and programming is not an exact science when you're forecasting things. It tends to take longer than usual or than expected and cost more. There are rare occasions where it works out quicker, but it seldom costs less. Okay, that's just the way of the world. Right. I've been in communication with Devyani and various other things. One of the things I set up was, or I'm in the process of setting up, but I did set up a crowdfunding for one member. You know, I get probably 4 or 5 as a minimum a day requests from members for financial assistance. And it's really hard for me because, one, I can't, from a company point of view, from a community point of view, give something to somebody and not to everybody else. That wouldn't be right. So what we do for one, we must do for all, regardless of circumstances. And there are some very, very good cases. Unfortunately, I don't have any personal funds either, because everything that I have above my sustenance, after I've paid my rent and utilities and put food on the table and petrol in the car, etc., goes into supporting We Share Abundance. So I don't have any funds, and even if I did, would it be right to single out one member or 2 or 3 members with assistance? Probably not. But I don't have to make that choice because I don't have any money. But there are instances where people are really in need of a little bit of help. I'm a firm believer of everywhere that we are, we got there ourselves. I've been in really bad situations where I've had no money. Why? Because I made wrong choices. Every person, everybody is where they are now because of choices that they've made. There are things that happen outside of our control, but it's how we deal with those things, how we control how we deal with those things that get us to where we are. And quite often people that are in financial distress are there because for many years they've kept making bad decisions. It's not just happened overnight. It's happened over a period of time. It's like people that are grossly overweight. They don't go to bed perfect weight and wake up in the morning 200 pounds overweight. It piles on gradually, and it gets to a point where they have to do something about it. And the same thing happens financially. And if they don't do something about it, they get ill or they die or whatever, whatever the consequences may be. But I know that everybody is where they are because of the choices that they've made. However, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be on hand to help them. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes bad choices. And if we can help in some way, then we should do it. And so I thought, as I say, I get these and it's heartbreaking. I get these every day from members and I have to give them the same answer. I have to say, what I do for one, I have to do for all, and I don't have any funds anyway. And yeah, I know these people need help. And I don't know why it's taken me so long, but this morning, in my morning routines, I just thought, why not get something like crowdfunding going for these specific cases? And I think there's ways we can tie this in to our program in many ways. And I'm not going to get into detail now, but I have contacted a few people about getting some software, but in the meantime I wanted to see if we could help this guy, and there was some crowdfunding application thing, and I just filled in some information for him, and I sent out a message about it, and it's up on the site as crowdfunding, but unfortunately apparently the donation button doesn't work. Right, now I have put in support requests to the company behind this platform, but so far I've not had a response. I don't know why it doesn't work. As far as I was aware, it was all set up correctly. It's set up to pay through Stripe. We got authorization back from Stripe. We did the form filled in and all the other stuff, and Stripe said it's all okay. And so there's something maybe that I've not set up correctly, but you go through a checklist and you kept checking off, and if you click the next button and something was wrong, it sent you back and you had to do it. So I don't know what it could be, but it's not working. So hopefully we'll get that sorted out. But in the future, what I want is to have our own crowdfunding platform on there. And if somebody has a need and they are a member in good standing, an active member, that will mean that we're not getting people in there scamming. We will know who they are. They will be KYC verified, and we will try and get them to produce some sort of proof of their need. They'll be able to maybe upload a medical bill, a hospital bill or something like that, if it's a medical thing, and it'll be up there. And if any members want to help out, there will be a way for them to help one another out in this way. And I thought we could even perhaps, because we have these stacks of tokens for the future, some people may want to get a few more of them, and maybe if they help out, maybe it could, the person needing help could offer to give some of these tokens in return for the help they get at some sort of prearranged level, whatever, or maybe just out of generosity. And of course we can not only promote this from the members themselves, but also we can post it on social media and things like that, and people can see, this guy lives in South America and he's being evicted if he doesn't raise $50 within the next 10 days or something, and if we get 50 people that chip in $1 a piece, boom, he's looked after for that instance. Now we don't want people saying I need $50 a month for my rent, but we can help people out with one-off situations that they've got themselves into. But as I say, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody gets into deep water sooner or later, and if we can just help guide them into the shallows and give them another shot at it, then I think it's something that we should do. And so that is something that will be ongoing, and we'll get that going as soon as we can as well. Okay, so I've been doing a little bit of investigation on that as well today, and various other things, and I've not really completed anything, but I'm optimistic that I am moving forward. Well, I am moving forward on lots of things, and I will, I'm pretty sure, get most of the things that have been on my to-do list for too long sorted out this weekend. Okay, so I don't have a glass here, but I would have done a bit of exercising, but I'll have to do it after. But I have numbers for you, and they are, let's see what the numbers are. We've got a net increase of 3 people in our registered members to 38,920. Net increase because we take out people who can't be bothered logging in for 2 months. We ask people to be active members. What's an active member? Somebody that logs in half the available days in a month. That's all you've got to do. It doesn't cost anything. It's a couple of seconds in time to just do that. And that's what we ask you do. We ask you log in daily, read any messages in your inbox. People have taken the trouble to send you a message. It's common decency to read it. The same as if somebody says, good morning, how are you feeling? It's common decency to say, oh, I'm feeling great, thanks. And how are you? You know. So we try and encourage people to be polite and do that. And we issue everybody that is an active member with free coupons. We give them to you to give away to help other people. With these coupons, they can get a paid membership at no cost in our program, and they will get coupons that they can give away as well, which will help them build a network of people. But also, every time anybody gives a coupon away, they get paid for doing it. So not only can you make some money by giving away coupons, but so can everybody you introduce. And the more coupons you give away, the more money you'll make. But the more people you will help is what this is really all about. How many people do you want to help? How many people can you help through this program? And it's up to you. But the more people that you help, the more people you support, the more blessings will flow back to you. Not just in financial terms, but in many more ways. And active members, our count went up by 41 today to 5,700. So a net increase in our registered members of 3, but our active members increased 41. Our Multiply Weezer site, no new members registered there. Nobody new bought advertising. But our bonus pool went up by $1 just for logging in from the revenue share from that program. Our Share Abundance token market value shown on coin ranking is $300.83, but there was only $18 worth of trading, and it went up 11 places in the coin ranking to 969. And the Weezer token it's creeping up very, very slowly. It was at just over 1/4 cent, a little bit more than 1/4 cent than it was yesterday. But trading volume again, only $4, and that gone up 1 place in the ranking to 1,694. Okay, and Syed Assed, when you focus on Multiply Weezer, when? I just mentioned that our advertising program will be using Multiply Weezer, and that is going to be one of the most effective ways we can do something with that, Syed. And I've been talking about that for the last, I don't know, we've been programming it for over a week, and before we got into programming for another, probably been talking about that for a month or so. So if you keep up to date with the daily updates, you wouldn't need to ask that question. But that's your answer. Okay. Let's have a look at the leaderboard, because I know that we had a bit of activity in there. Let's see who's doing what. Let's see if I can get into an account here. We have lots of tests. Well, say lots. There's not that many. About 5 test accounts, and there's another couple I look after. But here's a test account I can log into. And if I go to the leaderboard and we look at the leaderboard statistics, and Yeah, Ramachandra is up to 62 points. Well done, Ramachandra. He's top of the board at the moment. Alki Hantho is at 50 points. Shan was also 39 points. Those are the top three. But we've got people getting closer to them. People into quite a lot of people into double figures and up into the 20s. So if you want to stay at the top, keep working. If you want to get to the top, keep working. Okay, we are giving away the those prizes I mentioned earlier. You can see the prizes listed in your back office and how you can gain the points, what you get most points for, and this sort of thing. Let's check in Melanap and see if we can see anybody from any of the other platforms. And I'm scrolling down Facebook user. We usually have Lewis from Portugal in, but I can't. Oh, he is there. Okay, I found him. Lewis from Portugal is in there. It's a Ruby one. Okay. Ruby. Hobgoblin Ruby. Yeah, I can't think what the other one's called. Hobgoblin Amber, maybe? Something like that. It's a little bit lighter, not quite as malty in taste. I prefer the other one. But I like them both. Both are good. A good refreshing drink, of course. Medicinal purposes only. Okay. Right. That pretty much covers what I've got for you today. I hope you like the idea of the crowdfunding, and I hope those of you that are able can perhaps help out with our members that do need a little bit of help. I hope we can get it really going well for people, and I hope that the members will not abuse it. In fact, if we see abuse, we can have control of it and then take that out. Yeah, there you go. That covers it. I think we're done. I have got a meeting booked as well in half an hour. Well, less than half an hour now, 20 minutes. So it give me a chance to get a glass of Adam's ale before the meeting. Okay, that's it. I'm done. We will be back 7 o'clock tomorrow, British summertime, PM, YouTube, Twitch, in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. But until then, you've got to know that this lovely day has flown away. The time has come to part.